All right, hello, welcome everyone. It's Tuesday, July 21st, and we have a really exciting training with Lauren Ross on LinkedIn. First, I want to share something. Are you guys noticing on Facebook that in your notifications each day now you get memories? Something called memories?
I don't know if I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes under your notifications. Everybody gets it now, and it shows you what was going on your book like a year ago, 2 years ago. It's almost like a time hop, but it's built right into Facebook. And I don't know if that's what it's called. Is it, Lauren Ross? Was it memories?
I think it's memories.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've been kind of clicking like and commenting on some of those posts, and it's reigniting those posts, and I'm getting new comments and everything. But what it reminded me of, and this is very powerful, is that if we go back, for example, like if I was to go back and click on one of Gina's before and afters, maybe that's from 7 months ago. I don't know if you have anything from that long ago, but and say, oh my gosh, I still can't get over your transformation. It's going to bring that post and those pictures right back into the news feed. So if there's anything you guys have under your albums or photos, let us know as a team, and we can start kind of supporting each other's posts that way. I think Jody got a few enrollments a year or so ago when I somehow found an old picture of hers. I said, I can't believe that's you. I wouldn't have recognized you. And it just suddenly went poof and went up the news feed again, a bunch of people commenting. So that's a really cool little feature in Facebook, or, you know, go find some cool old posts. The other thing is, are you guys clicking like on every single comment you get on your posts?
Think so, yeah.
Okay.
Try to, yeah.
That's really good, and it's a really nice, courteous thing to do. But what I've started doing is doing, you know, only 1 or 2 likes at a time, so I can spread it out through the day again, so that it keeps that post alive. It's really quite cool. And then replying to some if appropriate and everything. So getting lots more engagement. So that's really cool. All right, now I'm going to turn this over and grab my notebook, because I'm really looking forward to learning about LinkedIn. So Lauren, I'm going to put you in speaker view. Hold on. We've got Paul instead. All right, we need a light on you. Do you have a light over there? You look like you're in the dark.
I have a light on behind me.
Oh, you need it in front of you.
I'll turn on another light. It's on the other desk, John's desk.
Oh, so this is another really good tip. Okay, look at the difference. Well, I guess I'm pretty well lit right now, but when you have light behind you or have light in front of you, it makes a really good big difference. So if you're ever doing videos or doing camera stuff, it's really important to be lit from the front. But anyway, we'll make do with your beautiful dark face.
Hopefully you can see my screen better than me. It's okay. It's all good.
All right, that's right. We're going to be doing screen.
Yes. Okay. So. Can you guys see my screen?
It's just all loading up.
Started sharing. There it is.
Okay, and as soon as I can load it up, there we go. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
So this is just a quick presentation, and a lot of it I'm going to flip to my LinkedIn page and show you in real time. Just so that you can actually see me doing it in LinkedIn as opposed to just talking about it, okay? But this, I just want to go through a few slides here, give you an overview, and since everybody, for the most part, uses Facebook, I'm going to do a lot of comparisons to Facebook to try and put it in perspective or into context, okay? So, LinkedIn, so just quickly, we're going to go through some, I love my statistics, it's what I do, so I'm going to bore you with some statistics, just a few, and go through, just like we did with Facebook. Well,
Sorry, I was going to ask everyone to please just mute, so we can have a really clear line from Lauren.
go through just a few statistics. I'm going to go through some of the reasons that people join LinkedIn, just like we did with Facebook, the types of users, how to create a compelling profile, how to identify potential customers. I'm going to go through the privacy settings, all that kind of stuff when I actually get into the LinkedIn account. I've got mine up to show you. My thing moved. Sorry, Steph, I did try to block out the bad word. It moved. So just a few statistics about LinkedIn. So there's 364 million active users on Facebook, according to LinkedIn's website. The percentage of millennials, now the source that I use, and I'll be happy, if you want more statistics, I'll be happy to send them to you. I have 125 statistics specifically about LinkedIn. Be happy to share them. I just pulled out maybe 9 or so just to give you some idea. Millennials, they used on my website the source was 15 to 34 age group. Only 13% of millennials use LinkedIn. And all these numbers are as of April 2015. The percentage of LinkedIn users that don't use Pinterest is 83%. 59% of LinkedIn users don't use Twitter. The percentage of LinkedIn users that make household decisions is 90%. That's huge. The percentage of Canadian social network users that use LinkedIn monthly is 76%. I couldn't get a North American average statistic, so I used Canadian. And the percentage of millionaires that use LinkedIn is 41%. It's crazy. So, LinkedIn I found 4 reasons. Networking, they're looking for jobs, work relationships, and sales. And you'll see this lovely little insert that I have here. LinkedIn is not Facebook. This actually, I copied and pasted it from my LinkedIn feed today. Math problems and what you're eating for dinner really don't belong on this network. They're self-policing and they want it business and they're keeping it business. This got a lot of comments on it in my feed, a lot of people doing that. LinkedIn is not about kids. It is not about pets. It is not about dating. People are on here for business, for usually those 4 reasons that I stated. They don't want to hear about all the stuff that's on Facebook. Facebook is social. LinkedIn is business. So the types of users, same from our Facebook training, there's that I've found is 3 types of users. There's the eager socializer, the e-marketing socializer, and the reluctant socializer. So the eager socializer is the one that fills their page. They have tons of information on their page. They're showing all their credentials. They're showing their resume. They're showing everything. They want to be seen, heard. They post actively. They post all kinds of things. They like a lot of group comments. And you'll see when we go on, you can see what they're posting, liking, that's in your feed. Just like in Facebook, you can see what people post and see. It's very similar. And stop me if you guys have questions. I'm trying to be cognizant of time because I really want to get to the LinkedIn page because that's really where the rubber hits the road and actually getting into my LinkedIn account and showing you what's there. So the e-marketing socializer, they're selling. They're very clear about it. You can see on my feed, I have gym people offering me, kickboxing classes. I have one right now that is friending everybody in my company. It's a kickboxing company, offering, 90-day programs for $30 a month, that kind of thing. And you can see it. People aren't shy about it, whether they're selling gold or whether they're selling timeshares. You can see it all. You just have to actually read your feed and look at it. And then I call the reluctant socializers, the people that don't have the picture, like Stephanie always says, it's called Facebook, well, LinkedIn, right? Show me a picture. A lot of people don't have pictures, or they're really bad. They don't necessarily accept friend requests, just like in Facebook. They're very closed with their group. They have their people at work that they socialize with, and if I do try and connect with them, I may not get a response, or it's a one-word answer, "Hi, how are you?" kind of thing. So same thing with Facebook pictures. There's the banner just like in Facebook, and there is the photo piece just like in Facebook. And you can switch them out the same way. It's very easy to do, just like in Facebook. The profile, the one thing about this slide, there's a lot of verbiage on here, but the one thing that I'm noticing a lot with mine is what's really driving a lot of my feeds and a lot of my people viewing things in my profile is professional groups I'm in, common interest with them. So, whether I'm in a AIM group or an accounting group or a risk management group, those feeds come up just like in Facebook. Your education, any certifications, or any volunteering that you do, if there's an association for volunteering, those things hit your feed, and it actually links just like Facebook. It connects, and you see things from those groups coming into your feed. So for me, the smart professional networking is really where it gets to, right? Because you're linking with your first level, your second level, and a third level of people. So really creating a strong profile and linking, putting your school in the whole resume. You'll see my profile is very, very robust, and you'll see LinkedIn actually will show you how robust your profile is. So again, picture and banner. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go to my LinkedIn. Oh, screen share. Sorry, closed it. Can everybody see my screen? Yes? Okay.
Still loading.
Okay.
Still loading. Got it.
Okay. Thank you. So LinkedIn, just like Facebook, it's fairly easy to use. If you think in Facebook terms, a lot of this stuff is the same. It's just where it's located. So this is my home screen. This is what I see. Okay. I have a home screen. I have a profile, which allows me to edit my profile, and you can see it as little drop downs. My connections, jobs, interests. On the right side is your mail. So when you get mail, just like in Facebook, you can see your mail. This is notifications. So you can see here when I just hover over it, all my notifications that I've got. This is to add connections, this little profile person, and it just like in Facebook, it looks for people you may know, right? So in your levels, it looks for common people. And then this is me, this little picture of me. And that will do my account settings, and I'll show you how we get there. So here you can see I have my picture, me, my title. 7 people viewed my profile in the last 3 days. But the one underneath it, I like LinkedIn for the numbers, because you guys know I'm statistics. 85 people viewed a post I did yesterday. And it was just a simple post. Just like I do on Facebook, right? A picture with a comment. But I keep all of my posts business related. Over here, it gives you people you may know. That's a feed that constantly comes up, and I can skip it. And if I skip it, it's going to give me somebody else that they think I know. So it's going to constantly put that in my face. Down here, if you can see, this is my feed. So as I scroll down here, these are things that I either have gone to a course at, or I'm in a group, or I've liked posts in the past. It's bringing it up in my feed and allowing me to follow, just like in Facebook. So if I scroll, you can see just history, things there, you know, jobs I'd be interested in, TED conferences, you know, just, it's my newsfeed. Rich Branson. So just like that, if I click, which I love, if I click my name, slowly it'll come up. It brings up my profile. And what I like is, it's on the right-hand side, it's going to give you my profile strength. So my profile strength is pretty full, right? There's a couple of things that I don't have, like here it's popping up at the top. Do I have any volunteer experience? If I put that in, it's going to drive my profile strength up. The more information you give it, the analytics inside LinkedIn will show you how strong your profile is. What I like is I scroll down there, you can see it tells me grow my career by following these if I wanted to. Who's viewed my profile? I can see the 5 people that have viewed my profile in the past day. 47, I've had an increase of 47% rank in my profile in the last 30 days. So it tells me, right? And this is all free. This is not the paid subscription. This is the free LinkedIn. And then here, it's simple, right? Notify your network.
Lauren, can you hear me? You're frozen. Okay, I think we lost Lauren for a moment, and I'm sure she'll pop back in. Well, that's as who all is on LinkedIn? Who's on this call? Who has a? Have any of you used it at all?
I have a profile set up.
I do too, but I so rarely go in it. I'm really excited to go check things out even more. I am too. And I want to ask Lauren about this. I found that I get a lot of like very aggressive spam messages on LinkedIn. Like the minute I accept somebody's friend request, I get this big long email, you know, asking me to look at their business or do this or do that without kind of any of that relationship building. So maybe I'll have to get better at you know, checking out who to accept or not accept. I think I see her name again, so there you are. You're back.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I just completely lost everybody.
We lost you. We all were here.
Hi.
All right. Well, carry on then.
I'm trying to get to my LinkedIn screen. My computer's like not happy. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No screen sharing.
No,
None?
can't see anything.
Okay, hold on. Green chair. Yes.
It's loading up.
All right.
There it is.
Okay. So where did I lose you guys? Because I can't talk.
I don't remember.
So you can see I have my entire, I filled everything out. As it came up, I just filled it out. And there's a little pencil right next to add. So today I went and added, so here, if I go to my experience and you hover, the one thing I did learn is you cannot do this on a tablet. It has to be on a PC with LinkedIn. As in my experience, if I want to add anything, I just hover over the box and all of a sudden boxes appear. So I can add a position. I can add a video or an image or a document or presentations that show something that I did on that job. So if I did, if I was, in my current job, if I did a presentation to the board or something and it wasn't NDA'd and I could actually share it, I could put it there to show my the type of work that I produce if I was looking for a job. And I can drag the profile around. So it's very user friendly. So I can move this experience down if I wanted to, right? You can just drop and drag in LinkedIn, which is nice. There's all of these documents here. You can add documents, photos, links, videos, presentations, all the way down.
That's a lot of new stuff. I don't remember any of this being on LinkedIn when I first set it up.
It's so, and it's very user friendly now. So one of the things on your main page is skills and endorsements, and skills and endorsements are really like a poke in Facebook. That's all they are, or a like. It's kind of a like. So when somebody endorses you for a skill, they're just saying, they're just being nice and endorsing you for it. It really doesn't have a lot of value. So what I've been doing is when I friend somebody, it'll come up and it says, hey, do you know Lauren? And do you know if Lauren has any of these skills, or whoever it is I'm friending or talking to? And I'll click on it and I'll say, hey, thanks for the invite, just endorsed you, kind of as a thank you kind of thing, right? And it just perpetuates a conversation, and then they'll go back and they'll endorse me, and it's just kind of like gets like. That's all. So that's all they are. And you can hover over people that have actually done it, and you can see who's actually endorsed you, and you can actually click on their face, see, and highlight, and this will tell me, okay, this guy, Scott Meller, he's a first level to me, so I know him personally. He's an apprentice at IBB Local 128, and he actually endorsed me for gaming industry, and I could just send him a message right from there if I wanted to. And then down here, and then education, same thing, you can add education, right? You can add a skill by clicking. It's very user friendly. It's very easy to do. And like I said, I filled out everything I could, and it's driving up. As you saw, the strength of my profiles is pretty strong right now. I've got a couple of more things as I add them to go. So that's the home screen. Any questions so far? I'm going to get into how to set your privacy and all that kind of stuff.
Hold on, I think Penny has questions, but she can't unmute herself. Penny, try clicking
Okay.
on it. If you click on yourself, do you guys all have the option to mute or unmute if you click on your picture? Yeah?
I have audio, yeah. Mute or unmute.
Yeah, I have it down at the bottom. Yeah, I can mute and unmute myself.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you have that?
Yes, I do. It's at the bottom of my screen.
Okay, let me see if I can find Penny, because now I don't see her.
It just pops up when you go down, and it's a pop-up.
You're not muted,
Yeah.
so. Penny, you're not muted. but I don't hear you, so I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have your sound, like your microphone on or whatever, or your earpiece in?
She has to choose audio from the screen when she first logs in, right? On mine, it says you have to choose your audio from the computer.
Yeah, either by phone or by computer.
I don't know where that screen is now. But
Okay, I just unmuted your phone, so maybe you chose phone, Penny. I just unmuted your phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you did mute me. I knew you muted me.
Well, but you're not muted. I didn't know you were in on two different things. I thought you would just talk on the.
Oh, no. Anyway, okay, so I didn't even know that LinkedIn had a news feed. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
pretty much just go on to, like, when someone has asked to add me to LinkedIn or whatever, to accept it. And then I'll look through, just a few people there, see who the faces are. But I've never seen a news feed. So where do you even go to see that?
So if you want to see your news feed, just click your home button.
And it's there. So is it just things that you've liked that are now showing
this-
up? So like if
Are you on the phone, Penny, or on the computer?
I'm on
Can you-
both. I'm talking
Okay.
on the phone, but I'm looking at my computer.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yep.
That's my news feed. I clicked my home button, and it
Oh.
shows me, and then it shows all the details that I've allowed the system. I can shut them on and off as I want, right? So if I want to share an update, upload a photo, which I do all the time, right? Publish a post. It also shows me people in my network that have new connections, so I can see who's connecting. It gives me jobs I may be interested in my news feed. It gives me things that I like if I want to follow this company right here, I can.
Okay. But I don't know how I've never seen that before. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can follow just like in
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah.
But is that maybe why? Because maybe I haven't followed anyone. That's why maybe there's nothing in my news feed.
Are you following any groups at all, like Richard Branson or anything like that?
I don't even remember. I'll have to check. I will be by the end of tonight, but I don't know if I am right now. Is that what shows up
Okay.
as things that you're
So
following?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So professional organizations, any companies that I'm following, their stuff hits my news feed because it's stuff that I have common interest with for people in my connections.
Okay,
Or my
great. Thank you.
Yeah. So up here, we have my picture. And this is where you set all of your privacies, just like in Facebook. So when you hover over your picture, if you have one, you go to privacy and settings. And in it too long. I don't know why, but. So now this is my privacy and settings. So I can change my password. I can change my primary email, my phone numbers, payments. If I have, obviously it wants me to upgrade from the basic, but I won't. And then there's profile, communications, if I click that, groups, companies, and applications, and then my account. So profile is just that, just like your Facebook profile. It's going to set your privacy and all that stuff. So you can go through here one at a time. You can turn on and off your news mention broadcast, turn on and off any activity broadcast, select who can see your activity feed. So that's just, right? So I have it public. Select what others see when you viewed their profile. So I can control what of my information they see when they click on my face. I can turn on and off how I rank if I wanted to. I like the stats. Select who can see your connections. So this is like hiding your friends lists. So if there's anybody that, for network marketing people or anything like that, hide your connections. So I have my connections, only me can see them. You can choose who can follow your updates. I have them public. Everybody can see them. I want to push myself in their face. When I change something, I want people to know it, right? It drives me up into their feed. Manage who I'm blocking, just like in Facebook. Manage who can discover you by your phone number, right? I can manage my Twitter settings in here. The one thing that is fantastic, which I'm going to learn next, is Twitter. Is LinkedIn and Twitter are reciprocal. So you can post directly from your news feed to Twitter and from Twitter to LinkedIn. Right? So literally in here, you can manage your recommendations, edit your public profile, all of that in here.
Lauren,
Yeah.
you can also do that on Facebook. You can set your Facebook to automatically post to Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if this is the time to ask about friend requesting. Are you going to get to that, or?
Yep. I
Okay.
just want to show everybody how to set their privacy settings. Then I'm going to go into that. So just literally you can click on each one and set it, right? You can even turn on so you can participate in research if you want. Groups, companies, and applications, view your groups, all that stuff, just like in Facebook. It's just, right? You can turn on and off. Then your account, same thing. You can change your photo, show and hide photos of other members, all of it. Manage homepage content, so you can hide content from people and you can manage it in here. Okay? So, let's see. I'm sorry, Steph, which one did you want me to go to next? Just so we don't run out of time, because I can talk about this
Oh no,
forever.
I didn't go through your anything. I've just
Okay.
just wanted to know about friend requesting. So
Yeah. So LinkedIn does not have, or that I'm aware of now, I'm still learning this. So what I understand so far is LinkedIn does not have the algorithms that Facebook has. So you don't go to LinkedIn jail as easily as you go to Facebook jail. You can I've friended 25 people a day.
wow.
Like you
Okay,
can
so-
send notifications.
So what do you say? Do you personalize it, right? Because I get so many that just have the automatic. Oh, I want to be Facebook friends.
So
Or-
depending on if I know them and I send them a LinkedIn request. So like this one, Charlene, I used to work with her 12, 15 years ago. So I saw her face pop up on people I might know. I just sent her a friend request. And when she accepted it, I said to her, hi, how are you? Right? Oh my God, how are you? Hope all is well. Right? And she just said back, hi, Lauren, things are great. Living in Brantford. Hope you're doing well. So I sent something back to her. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, and I just
Right, but
literally.
like if we want to connect with someone on LinkedIn, I don't like the ones where people don't even take a minute to write a personal note.
Yeah.
They send that automated one.
So you can send, the only thing that can get you into trouble with LinkedIn is, and I did it yesterday, is I friended somebody that I used to work with that I no longer work with, and it comes up with a box. So let's see if I can get into my feed here. And let's add some connections. Oh, that one.
Well, that's a good thing to go over, though. This is how people can import all their.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. You can import from your Gmail, your Hotmail, Outlook, Yahoo, right into LinkedIn, just like you can do it in Facebook, right? You can import, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to right now, but I can find alumni, so for schools. So if I go here, go to my home page. Sorry. Can you guys see?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I can go to people I may know. And what's nice, these are just people that, based on my connections, it's telling me I may know them. So like Noella, I know. So I would just send her, she's actually in Machu Picchu right now, but right, and it just disappears. If I want to send them a message, then I could just, let's say, click on their picture and it'll bring up their page, and then I could connect and send a message.
Oh, so it doesn't give you the option anymore like it used to write in the
No,
I want to
no.
be friends. Oh,
This-
that's why it's automatic. Okay. Got
Yeah. So now there's one thing here that it's good that I brought this guy up, because he's not, he's in my second group. So I don't know him personally. He's a friend of a friend. So it says here connect, but then it says send Wes in mail. And when it says in mail, it usually means that they're in a they've purchased the package and they want an email first. Right? So if I hit connect, it usually will bring up this screen, but I can't stop it. That says it might do it. Let me see. Yeah. So the invite Wes to connect on LinkedIn, this is your, be careful, you can go to LinkedIn jail box. This is the only thing. If you know them, right? Then say they're their colleague or we've done business together, and then you can include a personal note. If you say I don't know Wes, that is where it starts triggering the LinkedIn jail stuff. If you do that too many times. So I've done that once, and actually the person connected me because I used to work with him. He was one of our health and safety reps. So I just literally go through the people I may know, and literally I just start clicking connect, and probably 10, 15, I've done a day, 20 a day. When I first started it, I mean, I've added, let's see, how many people are in my network? Does it show here? In my home page. Oh, sorry. I need to go to my profile. So I have 297 connections, and I've probably added in the last 2 weeks, probably about 50 people. Every day I just go through who do I know and I send them a request. And when they respond back, I usually just say, hi, how are you? What are you doing? Like here, Richard, right? Right, so I'm going through and just, right? And here's the one, this kickboxing thing that's all about, right? Because I'm getting ready to call, because I got a phone number now. I'm going to call about putting Isa in their studio, since she keeps sending me all these kickboxing things every day. Right? Hey. So that's what I've been doing with that. The notes that I have from the training that I've been doing, and I've been using it kind of as my parameters and trying to be careful of time, is what people see in your profile is what they expect to talk to you about. So if you're talking, unless you know them well, kind of like a friend, and you have a rapport outside of work, or you have that connection, they're expecting to talk to you about stuff that they know about, or what's in your page, or what's in their page, and really keeping it business related. This search at the top, can you guys see my cursor here? This search bar is really good. It's an advanced search bar at the top, and you can type in anything. So if you want to look for nurses, you type in nurses and it'll give you nursing. Or any industry that you want to look at and see if there's people that you may know. One of the things that I've got on my list is, as I run out of people to friends, you know, in my first level, in my second level is reach out to them and say, hey, you've popped up in my news feed as somebody that I might like to know. And I looked in your profile and, you know, I think there's that there's some really good things we have in common. You know, that kind of thing. Send the friend request. Then what I've been doing is just communicating with them on a personal level, right? And finding out what they do. Like, here's an old employee of mine. He's actually a financial advisor now. He's the life coach. So I started, hey, what are you doing? You know, like about that, and you know, started having those kinds of conversations. And seeing if they would be somebody that would either want the products or to maybe be a business builder for me. One of the things that I've done with people that are business related that had my last week when I was talking to Stephanie about it is I literally just sent out a list of an email to a whack of people and just said, hey, I'm working on a project. You know, I'd love to talk to you about it if you have time. And one of the guys that I worked with, he just literally right here. So I said to him, I said, I started a personal project and would love to chat with you about it if that would be okay. He said, hey, Lauren, give me a call. Here's my cell. I called him on the phone. He was at the airport picking up his father-in-law. I sent him the videos. Now I'm going to follow up with him tomorrow, right? And we were just chatting about it. And I just said to him, you know, it may or may not be for you, but you know what, Dan, I, you know, would really love referrals if that's something that you would do for me. You know, if you'd look at the videos and tell me if it's something you would refer for me. And he's like, well, I could stand to lose some weight. Send it to me. I'll look at it.
That's great.
So, you know, you know, what I'm finding with LinkedIn differently than Facebook is they want to get to the point. They're business people. What do you want? Tell me why you want to talk. You know, just give me the Coles Notes version. I'm busy.
Yeah.
And, you know, I sent him a sentence. He sent it to me. I talked to him for 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting for my father-in-law. Yeah, send him to me. Sure, I'll watch him. Great. Okay, when can I call you, Dan? He's like, yeah, well, I'm good, you know, either this day or this day. I'm like, cool, I'll catch up with you Wednesday. Perfect. Thanks, Lauren. Goodbye. You know, they don't want the touchy-feely stuff like like the stuff on Facebook. They're no nonsense. They're business people. They get it. Tell me what you want. I'll make a decision really quick. I'll either look at it or I won't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, their time is valuable. They're busy.
Yeah, and they're business minded. So I'm going after the business side with them. Like I'm leading with every one of them, referrals. And hey, if it works for you, I'll absolutely talk to you about the product. But you know what? I'm building a business. I want referrals. Right? So that's how I'm going at the LinkedIn pieces. They're business builders. They're business. They get it. They understand money. They understand marketing. They understand the game. Right? To me, it's just, for me personally, it's an easier conversation for me to talk to these people personally, right? I'm just more comfortable in LinkedIn than I am in Facebook.
Straight and to the point, right, Lauren?
Well, and to me, it's less exposed, right?
Yeah.
I'm a very introverted person, and this is a very good tool for me because this is the language I talk every day.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? They don't want to know about my kids. They don't want to know what I'm eating for dinner. They don't want to see pictures of my food. They don't want to see my dog, my niece and my nephew, whatever. You know what? I want to talk about things that matter to me, and that's it. And
so, Lauren, sorry,
yeah.
We're at the top of the hour. Do you have any more slides to go over, or otherwise?
I closed that down. I closed that down because I think this was more important to actually see it.
Okay, so do you have anything else to go over? Otherwise, I want to open it up to questions.
The only thing that I would say is if anybody wants any help from me, please reach out. I'm happy to share the
Yeah.
stuff I'm learning. I'm playing in it, and this is what's working for me right now. I'm getting people to look at my videos. They're giving me numbers. I'm not, I'm doing it from a very business perspective. Hey, I started a side business, and I'm looking for referrals, and so if anybody wants any help, I'm happy to share what I've learned. Just reach out.
That'd be really good.
I like
so
that a
can we
lot.
bring everyone back? Just maybe stop the screen share for a minute, unless that's what the question pertains to. So yes, I'd love to shares, takeaways, and questions, guys.
I would have my biggest takeaway is learning about LinkedIn more. I do have an account. I don't even use it, and
Yeah.
really like the direct approach. That seems very simple because you don't have to
Play games.
friend request someone and then kind of be really change your verbiage. You can just be direct and say, this is what I'm here for, instead of I like that a lot. I didn't know that much about LinkedIn, and that was a lot. That was very valuable, learning all that.
So this is actually a great place for you to position yourself in what you're wanting to move into, which is a fitness professional.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And do you see much of that on there? I guess fitness professionals would be on there as any other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of, now I'm really curious because I know a lot of there's athletes on there looking for sponsorships or just whatever. I'm kind of curious to see how much of that's going on there too, because just like linking up for any type of business, I'm sure that there's those out there that are looking for the same thing without kind of the indirect approach as Facebook is.
So, professional bodybuilders, right? Is that what it would be called, Joe?
Well, yeah, bikini competitors, figure competitors, and physique competitors. And I'm honestly not really looking for just athletes, but I could see how that could really open up a lot of different connections other than just trying to like a picture on Facebook or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's groups. There's a bikini competitor group you can join.
Okay.
All I did in the search bar is type in bikini competitor, and it came right up. It's a group you can join, and then you can just and then you'll start getting that in your news feed.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
Cool. Any other takeaways or questions?
I just want to say thank you so much, Lauren, because I think this tool is extremely valuable, and I'm so excited. I've been actually rewriting my LinkedIn profile to not reflect actually my craft work at all. It's going to be reflective of a transformational speaker. So I'm pretty excited.
Very nice. Oh, did you have that? You and I have to chat.
Okay. On that note, I just have to share really, really quickly. I'm very, 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 very excited. Today, I was actually asked to be a speaker at a really big networking event in the city at the end of October.
Oh,
you put it out there. I'm so
I know.
Way to go, Gina.
I know. I'm
That's awesome.
really, 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 really excited. It was a great day.
Oh, that's great. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Who else? Takeaways, questions?
Lauren, this was awesome. Am I unmuted still?
Yes.
You're good.
Yay. Just even knowing that there's a possibility of a news feed, but I have to go and follow some groups. And I didn't know that any of that capability was there. So this is really awesome. And I like the permission to be able to make it short and sweet and not feel like I have to do the niceties first, because that is so hard for me. Yep. And knowing that y'all are saying that's how they want it, it's like, okay. So anyway, this was good. Thank you.
Yeah, I second that. That's what I like, the straightforward and to the point. Very direct. It's good.
So yeah, I like this too. Thank you so much. And where are you finding content? That's a question I have.
What do you mean?
To share. You're sharing stuff that you're getting likes on?
Oh, yeah.
What I do is just like on my Facebook, I go into Google Images, I type in business or leadership or motivation, and I find one that I like, and I post it, and I put a little verb above it, little blurb, and post it away, just like I do on Facebook. And that one you saw, it had 84 views yesterday.
Yeah.
I have 296 connections, of which 84 people viewed it.
That's pretty major.
That's some huge
That is-
number.
What are there times that are best to post on? Is
Right.
it similar?
LinkedIn, yes. LinkedIn is your 8, 12, and 4. What I'll do, Stephanie, is I'll look it up. I have it written down. I don't have it off the top of my head, but most if memory serves me right, times for LinkedIn are like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Obviously, they don't usually check their accounts on weekends because they only work Monday to Friday. Fridays, you may get an 8 a.m. on a Friday. Nobody is after lunch. Nobody is. Lunchtime, I think 12 o'clock, if memory serves me, everybody's checking it at lunch.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people are on it all the time, especially now that there's mobile apps for the phone and everything else. They're in it a lot more, but I'll verify the time, Steph, and I'll put them out to the group.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really good.
Well done, Lauren. I was working with a marketing consultant, and 2 years ago they said, spruce up your LinkedIn, and I didn't. So thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Fill out as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
The meter tells you how strong your profile is. It's, keep adding until the circle fills.
Yes. I think I'm at about 50 or 60%, so I got a ways to go. But
Yeah, and James, you having that peak experience is major.
yeah.
Which do you have that on your Facebook? Do you have that on your Facebook that you were a trainer at Peaks?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Cool.
I bet you it gets you a lot of followings on LinkedIn as opposed to Facebook.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great training. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wait till I
very
learn
much.
Twitter.
Yeah. When you teach him that. When you teach him that.
You know what? I would right now just focus on building with Facebook and LinkedIn. Seriously.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I-
you could just be learning social media for the rest of your life.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm in my LinkedIn a lot more than my Facebook now. I'm just trying to get to my Facebook on the posting times and just once or twice a day. You know what I mean? Instead of all the time, and just trying to, get off because it's not an income producing activity.
That is right. All right, I gotta stop. I'm gonna say one more thing. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you're joining on a recording.